Here's a question that comes to my mind. How often do you find that a private equity firm or a sponsor will bring you in thinking about one of those four areas where you could add value, and you go back to them and say, you're looking in the wrong place?
More often than you might think. And as you can imagine, it's thin ice until you understand how to work with each other. It's probably 80-20 that what I find and what I was supposed to find don't exactly match up. And yet we have an obligation as vendors to say what we think is the most accretive. So the typical discussion is, I found something that might be more important than why you thought we ought to get introduced. Okay, you got my attention. And then you explain it. And if you have an argument, and one of the things I learned in grad school is an argument is an opinion substantiated by facts. So it's not conflict, it's
Sure.
enlightenment.
Sure.
And if you can make a compelling argument, and the 80-20 is you do, and it's not that you're discounting the thing that they thought was important, it's that there may be something more important. In a simple and generic example, recently I was sent in to do something on accelerating sales. And I said, fine, let me take a look at the business model so I understand what you're selling. And I came back and said, if you had more sales right now, you might create a problem you didn't know you had. What? And when I explained it, we had some operational things that were a bottleneck, using a lean term, that if we didn't rectify, we would really hurt ourselves. And the argument prevailed. Lo and behold, we fixed it. Actually, it didn't take that long. And then we pivoted to the reason we got introduced. But that's actually pretty common.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense.